go.
I apologize. Today I will be teaching you how to graph graphs of sine. And the equation is y equals -2 sine x. So first you find the amplitude, which is the absolute value of a. And since a is the number before sine, it would be -2. So the amplitude would be the absolute value of 2, which is 2. Then you find the period, which is 2 pi divided by b, which is the number attached to the x. So 2 pi divided by 1 equals 2 pi. Then you find the distance between points, which is the period divided by 4. And since the period is 2 pi, it would be 2 pi divided by 4, which is pi halves. Then you find 5 key x coordinates to help you graph your equation. So, since you start at 0, your first point would be 0. Then you add pi halves. And then another pi halves, which would be pi. Then another pi halves, which is 3 pi halves. And finally, another pi halves, which would make it 2 pi. So, here's your graph. And you have each tick mark to be pi halves. And you use your A number to determine how high your graph goes. And since the amplitude is 2, each tick mark would be 1. And sine always starts on the x-axis. So you would start at 0 and then just graph your 5 key x coordinates. And since a is negative, you would go down first. So you would go down to -2 and then back up to the x-axis and then go up to 2 and then back to the x-axis and then go back down to -2. And then you connect all your points. And that is how you would graph a graph of sine. And if you want to graph 2 periods, you would just do the same thing over again until you have 2 periods.